We want to support local creatives and give them an outlet on the big screen. That's where the festival was born, in that idea of Space Brains creating a local space for creatives, because that's something that's super special and it boosts people's confidence up. It is June 18th, 2022. Welcome to the Space Brains Science Fiction Film Festival at Manpack. What are we doing today, Surrey?
Well, we've just had a couple of fantastic workshops. One of them about terraforming Mars.
Ooh.
The other one about podcasting.
Wow, podcasting.
Coming up, we've got some even better stuff. We've got a filmmaker, and we've got an author, and then we've got, of course, the screening of all of our science fiction films. 16
awesome short science fiction films from all around the globe, including some in Mandurah.
Welcome, friends. We have a great day set up for you today. Workshop 1, podcasting with Surrey and Mark.
When I met Surrey, our kids are at school. He's another dad at pickup.
And actually, my wife said, finally, you found someone who can talk more than you.
Whatever you're sort of an expert on, that's really why people will tune into your podcast. What's your expertise?
We like science fiction, we like talking about it, but we liked a positive angle on it.
H.M. Waugh is a children's author, educator and environmental scientist with a long-term love of wild places and outdoor adventures.
My imagination can't come up with some of the cool things that science actually does. It's not like it's impossible, it just hasn't been discovered yet. So I'm hoping that some kid will pick up my book and get so inspired and become a space scientist and figure out how to do this.
He's an award-winning writer and director. I'd like to present to you Ben Young.
I think one of the things with making a sci-fi movie is, in order for an audience to have any kind of connection with it all, you have to be talking about contemporary issues. If there are any writers in the room wanting to write sci-fi, if it's just because you've got a cool idea for a set or a location or something like that, it's not going to be enough.
Samantha is a multi-award-winning science fiction and fantasy writer from right here in WA.
All of the stories I had up there have things like aliens and time travel and robots, but also at their heart, they're about very real human responses and experiences. They're about parenting and they're about loss and memory and connection.
Movie making isn't about the technology, I think, that's in the movies. It's about the human emotion that is being experienced.
One writer that I was inspired by was Connie Willis. She has this delicate way of writing a story where she does things that come back to grab you and haunt you later, and you don't realise until parts of you fall off, because actually she's brought it all around and wrapped these tiny little things into the ending. That's fantastic.
Back in the late 90s, a show called Millennium introduced this idea of, to my impressionable brain at the time, of different perspectives seeing the same event radically different. This afternoon we've got a screening, we've got 16 short films.
We have science fiction films that are time travel. We have science fiction films that are like psychological and sociological.
There's a film about cloning, which presents a very interesting take on the cloning science concept.
There's ones where the production values are absolutely incredible, and there's also ones that the value of the budget was obviously a lot lower, but the story is incredible.
There's quite a short film which is looking at an interesting take on the attitudes we have around payment plans, shall we say. We'll leave it a little bit mysterious.
Yes.
But these are a couple of things that are quite interesting. I think you'll take away a bit of something special.
We've got the inaugural Space Brains trophies.
The winner for Best Mandurah Short Film at the Space Brains competition is The Growth by Alex Winner. We move on to then Best Writer. Our winner was subscription-based. It was Olivia Onnebeck. Best Australian short film is Spiral by Stephen Kerr. It's been a couple of tough years, so just by coming to gigs like this, you do really support and encourage, other people to go out and make more arts.
I hope you enjoyed seeing your film on a screen before an audience. Thank you very much.